This is your inaugural visit to the opening of the Sit Down Stand Up Comedy Stand. As you know, my name is Tanya, and I am your sit down, stand up comedian. At the beginning of COVID, I really didn't know what to do. I lost my job. I was kind of like a little frenzied, like many of you know from the beginning of my video Entourage, 90 some odd days ago. And that anxiety nearly hurt me. And I know about myself, about my mental illness, that if I just left it untouched, left it untalked about, and didn't do something proactive about it, that I'd find myself lying in my bed, severely depressed, and just about having consumed every piece that is available on Netflix. And the problem with that is that my mental health is more important than that. And as you know, over the last couple of months, I've been building up my courage to shift careers. I've had this idea in my mind. Do you remember Lucy from Peanuts when she had her psychiatrist booth and she charged 5 cents for whatever she was giving away? And I thought, well, how can we marry that with stand-up comedy? Because right now, comedians are hurting. Performing artists are hurting. Like it's nice you can take up a Zoom meeting and do some singing and some dancing, etc. Stand-up comedy is a little different than that. It's a little harder to do when you don't have an audience. And so I started thinking, well, how can I bring my gift of comedy to the streets of Vancouver and maybe bring some people a little joy? And other than the people that have physically removed themselves from this side of the street and gone to this other side of the street, there have been a few people that have come by. And every single one of them stares and then smiles. And I think that is so important. Life is messy and hard and difficult from time to time, and why not add the levity of just adding the laughter? So I'm here. I'm going to be here for the summer from time to time, sitting out here for a couple hours at a time, trying to reach out and talk about mental health, mental wellness, therapy, why it's a good idea to come and plug into a great community, and what we can do. I'm pausing because buddy's going by in a very loud van. And that would be the problem in this idea, because Nanaimo Street is a very busy and extremely loud street, but thankfully I'm louder. So this is me from the streets of Vancouver. This is Hilarity, laugh till it doesn't hurt. We have a comedy drop. We're about to launch the website. It's a community of like-minded people where we integrate therapy, mechanisms, and comedy, and try and put those two things together to help people with their mental wellness, their healing, and of course the most important thing, laughter. So I'm going to be out here with my applause sign, and you can catch me on Nanaimo Street in between 1st and Broadway. And I am your sit-down, stand-up comedian. Come by and I'll tell you a joke. You could drive right by, wave, whatever it takes to bring happiness to the neighborhood. And as you can see, you're being shown the jurisdiction of Silly Walks. We're just trying to bring some joy in this really interesting time of COVID-19 and all the aftermath after that. So my greatest hope is that you come and do a silly walk, join me, have some fun here on the lawn, Nanaimo between 1st Ave and Broadway. Look for the sit-down, stand-up comedian. Again, that's me, Kenny Horn. Here I am, seriously, stretching my comfort zone. You don't know how long it's taken me to actually get out here. The stand has been built for a couple of weeks now, and it's taken everything in me to actually stretch my comfort zone. But after riding a bike last week, I took it in. So I am a sit-down stand-up comedian. Come and join me and have some laughs. Cheers.